Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie is Capone. So this is the story of Al Capone after he was in prison for 10 years. He's 47 years old, but he starts suffering from dementia. Now, it's Tom Hardy who's playing Capone. Awesome. It's a gangster story, so awesome again. Now, it's only at 5.6 on IMDb with 813 people viewing it. I wonder how these people see it before I do. It just came out. Anyway, so I'll get into it here a little bit. It's an hour and 47 minutes long. Find out what it's really about. I think we got a good idea. But I'll give you any additional details and then ultimately let you know what I think. Stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody. We're at the credits, thankfully, of Capone. No check-ins tonight. There wasn't more. I used that to tell you more about the synopsis, but really it was about Capone's final year, and you know, how he dealt with dementia and how he was deteriorating. You know, so they throw in this this subplot or whatever that he essentially has buried money. Now, you don't know what's true and what's not. That was very hard to watch in this movie. But he buried money, or he hid money, about $10 million. So that's always lingering in the background. But most of it is him in his bathrobe running through his imagination. So you don't know what's true and what's not true in this because he didn't tell the story. You don't know what it was like. Obviously, he couldn't. It's somebody else's, their imagination of what he went through in his final year. But it's hard to follow because, you know, sometimes it's real, sometimes it's not. And then you don't know what's real and what's not real. Matt Dillon is in this. Or is he? I don't know. I think he would, you know what I mean? Like, so there's all this stuff where, you know, it's delusional kind of thing, but it's delusional to us as well as to him. It's very depressing, as you can imagine, watching all of this. There's a piece about you know, his relationship with his family, and then maybe another son. But is that real? You don't know. It's really, you know, all over the place. And maybe that was their purpose, is to make us feel that way too. And I didn't expect to have the Capone, the gangster, and the backstory and everything he went through. But I thought this could have been done a lot better. You know, I think they could have given us a different perspective. They gave us his perspective, and nobody knows what that was like. You know, and then they just made a whole lot of things happen, and then made you think, well, was that real? Was it real? Because that wasn't real. That might not be real. Real disappointment, I could tell you that. That's what I get at the end of this. Tom Hardy, and I don't want to say he was good. He was okay. I liked him, but it was mostly grunting and stumbling around. There was no, like, you know, and a lot of makeup and, you know, artificial whatever on his face, or, you know what I mean, like prosthetics, you know, to make him look like that. Okay, great, but, you know, he had to act. You just had to walk and grunt, you know. So great job there, but I think you know, a lot of people could have done that. Johnny Knoxville. No offense to Tom Hardy, I love Tom Hardy, but he was underutilized. That's what I'll say. It wasn't Tom Hardy's fault. He was underutilized in this film. So, I was really disappointed in this. I don't like it. I didn't like it at all. Would not recommend it to my friends. Won't take it to guys' movies nights. And would not recommend that you watch it. I know there's not a lot else out there, and you're a Tom Hardy fan, and you're probably thinking, hey, and you maybe like gangster movies, but I'm telling you, set your expectations very low on this one. You know, again, I feel for what he went through, or for anybody who goes through that. Of course, he was a gangster, so you maybe shouldn't, but you don't in the movie. You don't feel for him. You don't, like, oh, that's too bad. And then that's okay, too. Maybe they don't want you to feel that way. I don't know what they wanted you to feel. I do. Disappointment. So, there you have it. If you check it out, let me know. I did like his home in Florida, where he you know, retires to. That was quite nice. The other piece of it too is basically that whole $10 million. He's broke, and you know, so they're running out of money, and there's this $10 million, mythical $10 million, or maybe there isn't, I don't know, but there's not really even a race to find it. The FBI is there monitoring all of his interactions, but they also want to find out about this money. But nobody cares. I don't care. That's it. That's all. That's all the information you need at this point. You can make your own decision now. But that's what I got for you. Like I said, if you watch it, drop me comments. What do you think? If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and continue to tune in to Kimmel's Irish Pub.